Sea otters are marine mammals that live entirely in the ocean and are the heaviest members of the weasel family, with an average weight ranging from 14 to 45 kilograms, and some individuals have even been recorded weighing up to 54 kilograms. Females are smaller than males, typically weighing between 14 and 33 kilograms and measuring about 1.0 to 1.4 meters in length, while adult sea otters in general can reach up to 1.5 meters long and weigh around 35 kilograms. Unlike many other marine mammals, such as seals or whales, sea otters do not have a thick layer of blubber beneath their skin to keep them warm. Instead, their survival depends almost entirely on having the densest fur in the animal kingdom. Their fur remains thick year-round and is shed and replaced gradually, rather than all at once in a seasonal molt, with a density of up to about 1 million hairs per square centimeter. This dense coat traps a layer of air close to the skin, acting as a vital insulating barrier. Because of this, sea otters must spend a great deal of time grooming their fur every day, as even slight contamination by dirt or oil can destroy its insulating ability and expose them to deadly cold. It was precisely this exceptionally thick and beautiful fur that once made sea otters a prime target for intense hunting by humans for more than a century. From 1741 to 1911, hundreds of thousands of sea otters were killed for their pelts, causing their population to collapse from the hundreds of thousands to only about 1,000 to 2,000 individuals scattered across small, slated parts of their former range. It was not until 1911, when the International Fur Seal Treaty placed sea otters under protection, that the fur trade began to decline and the species was given a chance to survive to the present day. In terms of diet, sea otters mainly feed on shellfish and other invertebrates such as clams, mussels, abalones, crabs, and especially sea urchins. And they are famous for their ability to use tools by placing a stone on their chest and using it to crack open hard shells. When feeding on sea urchins, which are covered in sharp spines, sea otters use a particularly clever strategy. They bite into the underside where the spines are shortest and softest, then lick out the flesh inside the shell. This feeding behavior has made sea otters a keystone species in marine ecosystems, because without them, sea urchin populations can grow out of control and devastate kelp forests. Whereas where sea otters are present, kelp forests recover and countless fish and other marine organisms return. Sea otters spend most of their lives in the water, unlike many other otter species that regularly come ashore. Most of their water needs are met through the food they eat, but unusually for a marine mammal, sea otters also drink seawater. They're relatively large. Kidneys are capable of filtering out salt and producing highly concentrated urine to maintain water balance. Today, scientists recognize 3 subspecies of sea otters, which differ in body size as well as in skull and tooth structure. Sea otters can breed year-round, but peak breeding seasons vary by region, with northern populations peaking around May and June and southern populations between January and March. Gestation lasts from 4 to 12 months due to delayed implantation, during which the embryo may remain dormant for about 4 months before continuing development. Sea otters usually give birth in the water and typically produce a single pup weighing about 1.4 to 2.3 kilograms. Twins occur in only about 2% of births, and usually only one pup survives. At birth, sea otter pups are born with their eyes open, already have 10 teeth, and are covered in an extremely dense coat of natal fur. After the mother licks and grooms the pup for several hours, this fur traps so much air that the pup floats on the surface like a cork and is completely unable to dive. As a result, the mother must provide nearly constant care, carrying the pup on her chest while resting, teaching it to swim and forage, till the natal fur is replaced by adult fur after about 13 weeks, at which point the pup can finally dive on its own. Although sea otters once stood on the brink of extinction, their numbers have now recovered significantly, with an estimated population of 150,000 to 300,000 individuals, distributed along the coast from California to Alaska. However, they are still considered a vulnerable species, because if humans repeat the mistakes of the past, the ocean would not only lose an adorable animal, but also a vital link that helps keep entire marine ecosystems in balance. And that is the story of the sea otter, a small creature with an enormous role in the ocean. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, please don't forget to like it. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future stories, and share your thoughts about sea otters in the comments below.